think I clicked cloud.
Okay, then welcome everyone to the second tribal council here at Triumph Bora Bora All Stars. Unfortunately, tonight we are here with the Vaitape tribe, where one of them will sadly be going home. Now, obviously, this round you guys played Decode to Safety. And my first question is going to go to Zaki. Zaki, unfortunately, you guys weren't able to secure the win for this round. What do you think happened during the challenge? And do you think you could have done anything differently?
That is so messy of y'all to ask me that question. I think a lot of us did a really good job with putting forth our individual efforts into doing it. I think frustration was involved in response to how the competition was going. That kind of, I think we got in our heads a little bit with being frustrated with how it was going, and that rolled and piled on. And I don't think that there was anything more we could have done, because it was what we did in the time, you know? No, not right now.
Okay.
Stop it.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Derek.
Hello.
That's what I was waiting for. Okay, so Derek, how has the tribe been these first couple of rounds? Has it been smooth sailing, or has there been any sort of conflict?
I think things have been relatively smooth sailing. It is rather earlier in the game. We are still trying to figure things out. I definitely feel like as soon as we got the challenge results, it started to ramp up a little bit, but I think that's also natural. People want to make sure that they're safe. I want to make sure I'm safe. So relatively and overall, I would say smooth sailing. Again, it is very early on in the game. We have a whole lot more game to play beyond this. So yeah, like, but it's also all stars in the same vein. So it's hard to say that everything's going to always be smooth sailing. We all know what we're doing and we're all here to play, is how I think of it.
Okay. Missy, is she there?
Yes, I'm here.
You are there, my love. So obviously this is an all-stars game, as Derek pointed out. So everyone here has returned for a reason. Does that make everyone on an even playing field, or are some reasons stronger than others?
Honestly, I think in my opinion, I see it as it puts everyone on an equal, sorry, I just woke up, an even playing field. I think just everybody has their own like strengths and weaknesses, but everybody's an all-star for a reason. So in my mind, yes, it puts everybody on an even playing field. The question is just what kind of player are they? And being terrified of all of them equally.
Okay. So, Jake, how has the tribe dynamics been since you guys lost immunity? Has it been business as usual, or have there been some sly conversations going on?
It's been quieter than normal. You know, I could speak for myself when I say I have been in a lot of tribes, and very few of them would get on calls every night and play games and do Jackbox and Cards Against Humanities and Never Have I Ever, or whatever we did. And that was so much fun. And then, but we were in the honeymoon phase, you know? And now it's unfortunately not business as usual. It's business that we don't want to do. It's that one meeting that we've been putting off for so long, but we just have to go to it eventually. For me, it was quiet. And I talked to a few people. I'm gonna do what I think is happening, and I'll be silently nervous the entire time.
Okay, well, before I go on to my next specific question to someone, you brought up a good point there. So I want to ask an open-ended question to the tribe. Is there anyone else that feels like it's been a quiet round? Does anyone else feel like it's been quiet? And if so, please say why.
I think it is maybe slightly to do with a slightly earlier tribal, and maybe some people wake up later than others, but that is just my perception.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I almost overslept through this tribal. So she's not wrong.
I know I also slept in really late today, and I think it was like around 3 that I realized, oh shit, tribal's gonna be at 5. That's 2 hours. It's not a lot of time. I also think, again, it's gonna go back to the fact that it's all stars. I think a lot of us do also have our cards to our chest a little bit to certain degrees. I think that's natural. And I feel like a little bit of caginess also just attributes to that as well.
Okay.
Another open-ended question I'll follow up with you guys actually on. So after tonight, you guys will be down to 16. 16 sounds like a nice round swapping number. Has that come into anybody's thoughts at all?
No,
when-
I thought about it, but the fact that you're asking this question makes me think there's not a swap and you're just trying to like mess with us, Jonathan. Or no, you're not Jonathan.
Yes,
John.
I'm just John. Yeah, y'all forgot about me, fuckers, in season 3. All right,
I
but
don't know why you got that superlative. I voted the other John for that
well,
one.
I'm going to follow that up again with another question. Ollie again mentioned in the opening night call about the big twist. We haven't heard about any of that yet. Does anybody have any fear or any thoughts about that?
So I think we got confirmation for the first challenge that the twist was not going to involve the first challenge. We did not get confirmation for the second one, did we? So like, what does that mean, production? Ask yourselves the question. Explain. Because I want to know.
It's called keeping you on your motherfucking toes.
My toes are worn out. I want to sit.
Sorry, Ollie, that was all I had. Oh no, sorry. Okay, so I'll be right back. So before we go ahead to the voting booth, does anybody else have any final thoughts before we go to voting?
I have a thought. I have no
Yes.
question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ollie has more questions, but he'll be back. I'm
Oh,
literally
you forgot about me, John. It's not me who forgot you. You forgot.
I'm ready to do. I'm Ollie's doing questions today. He just got distracted. I will ask you a question though, Esteban. So we've talked about a whole bunch of other things. We talked about people and they're being chosen here for All-Stars, but we have connections. We have past connections. We have rivalries. Do any of those come into play when we're talking about the vote tonight?
The way I play my game is that connections is out every time that I play a fresh game. So connection for me at this point will not help and will not actually ruin my chance to start a new connection to these people. Because like all of us are all stars, we are connected to one naval or like umbilical cord of triumph. So we all have connections at a certain point, not only on this tribe, but at the other tribes too. But I like the umbilical cord. I like it. So yeah, so that's how I felt right now.
All right, I'm going to steal your analogy there. And so when does it come time to cut the cord, and sever yourselves from that umbilical cord?
When the time is right.
Ooh, okay. Kat, what factors do you consider with this vote? With this first vote for you guys? Do you think what factors do you think should be considered as this is the first time that you guys are voting someone out?
Well, number one, I was happy with our tribe the way it was. I still am happy with our tribe the way it is. So that part of it really sucks because no matter what, we're losing a valuable person of this tribe. Who it is, whether it's me, whether it's somebody else. But as far as the factor going into this vote, I'm just going with my gut and the last thing, I am aware of. So that's all I can say.
Well, thank you for answering that, Kat, because that was your question. So I'm glad you did. So I have 2 final open questions to ask. The first is, you guys are all here as all-stars. Do you think everyone is here for the right reasons, or do you think some people got here and you're not sure why?
I'll answer that if that's okay. I think all 18 people who you guys cast 100% deserve to be here. You know, throughout this game, we might get frustrated with each other. We might get annoyed at production. We might get annoyed at a lot of things, but we can't deny our history in the game gave you all a reason to want to see us one more time. All 18 people deserve their spot.
Anyone else?
I kind of agree with that. I think we're all here for a reason. I don't think anyone's here by accident or mistake. So I'm going to just add a very little bit onto it.
Okay, so the final question I have is, who is nervous about the vote tonight? And if you are, care to elaborate why?
I think the quietness and the caginess is the biggest reason for me. Of course, that's not to blame anyone. That's also to blame myself. I think it's just the fact that it's all stars, that anything can happen, that all these players are good and we're all here for a reason. So it's definitely something to keep in the back of your mind as you're approaching tribal council.
I just want to point it out, I do agree that it's kind of quiet day, but I've heard my name. So I feel like I am on the hot spot tonight. And I hopefully that people who told me that they are with me would definitely gonna, fingers crossed, help me to survive one more time. Hit me baby one more time.
I think if you're not nervous, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, so those are all of the questions I have. If John or Alex don't have any more, we will begin the voting.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so John is going to sort out
I'm
the
good as
breakout
well.
room and
Alex was just saying he was good.
Okay, so we are going to sort out a breakout room now. I will head over there, and then one by one, John will send you guys, and we will get these votes sorted.
Manually get Ollie, and I will send Esteban over first. And of course, this is the time in which you guys go ahead and give your shout outs, all that other fun jazz.
Shout out my exes.
No, you can't do that. That's my line, bitch. Shout out to my exes. Thank you to everybody that supports me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I shout out someone? Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just going to say the same thing. Shout out to anybody out there that could possibly be supporting me.
I'm going to say shout out to my season 1 final 2 in Triumph. So shout out to Rocky. I'm still mad you blindsided me in that season though, bitch. But I love you.
Shout out to Thiru from my season. Thiru was the first boot from their tribe or our tribe, so.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and send Kat next.
I think Alex wants to do a shout out.
All I had was a question. Since all 6 of you are here, what does everyone think about Tom Cruise?
Let me see.
That guy's a real asshole. Fuck Tom Cruise.
I don't have strong opinions on him.
Main antagonist of Cutthroat All Stars, or not Cutthroat, Triumph All Stars is Tom Cruise.
Not the Freudian
I'm just
slip.
saying, his name is bigger than even the movie names in his posters. I will say it a million times, y'all. That guy's a real asshole. And he has a stupid, like, toothy grin.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to season 1 runner up, although he's not here right now. Marcelo and Olivia Rodrigo. I will go ahead and send, because I know he yelled at me a lot last season for sending him last. Zachy.
Hi, thanks.
Sorry, I'm on mute so much, y'all. It's hard to hear anything. My son's
Once you
tablet.
have an
You're good.
offer from them,
You're good.
tell us what it is, because I want to make sure that
It's quiet. There's Zachy. All right, I'm going to send Melissa in next.
Shout out to, I'm trying to think. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Wonderful. I know Michael Schwartz is rooting me on, and John Fridas is rooting me on. Thank you both for being amazing supporters and loving me. Also, shout out to this keychain that my mom just gave me. It's a meat cleaver, and like it's real, and it'll cut
Ooh.
things. It's a keychain. It's so cute.
Shout out to my cat. Sleep during this right now.
All right, I'm going to send in a Derek. All right, and I will go ahead and send Jake.
Shout out to my very thin walls because I can hear my husband shouting at the screen. Oh boy.
Come on, contractor.
All right, I'm back with the votes. All right. So, if at this point anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Oh. Hold on one second.
I think he was having trouble with audio.
Okay, I will hold on tight then.
Also, if everyone checks the
You good there,
chat, I
Jake?
just made the point about being voted off.
Try and plugging the headphones back in, see if that works. The tension.
Anticipation.
All right.
There we
Sorry
go.
about that, you guys. So sorry.
No works. No, that's fine. All right. If anybody has a immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. All votes are final. Person with the most amount of votes will be asked to leave the tribal council area and will be given 30 seconds to say their goodbyes. Also, I'll just wanted me to say, please do not leave the announcement chats or the chats. Production will remove you, so that way nothing is spoiled for any of the other tribes. All right, here we go. First vote. Cat. I am backwards. Bear with me 1 second. I apologize. Didn't realize I was mirroring.
I mean, it was fine for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The name came up correctly left to right on our
Really?
end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looked mirrored to me. Sorry. Okay. First vote, Cat. Second vote. Cat. That's 2 votes, Cat. Third vote. Jake. 2 votes, Cat. 1 vote, Jake. Fourth vote. Jake. We're tied. 2 votes, Jake. 2 votes, Cat. Fifth vote. Cat. It's 3 votes, Cat. 2 votes, Jake. Final vote. And the second person voted out of Triumph All-Stars, Cat. Cat, absolutely love you. We adore you. Brandon especially said he wants to pass the message along that he adores you. But unfortunately, tribe has spoken. 30 seconds, say your goodbyes.
I just have really just a couple of things to say. One, you can't blindside me because I always expect it's coming my way. I even said that in my confessional chat. 2, I'm fine. 3, to the people that I trusted, I hope you made the right decision. See you guys later.
Love you, Kat.
You're amazing,
Well
Cat.
done. And
All right,
with
guys
that, your first tribe member has been voted off. How is that going to affect you guys moving forward? But for now, head back to the camp and we will see you guys at your next challenge.
Ew.